Hey everybody, thanks for spending part of your afternoon with us here at Twin Cities Live. Here's a question for you. When was the last time you cleaned your refrigerator and freezer coils?
Oh gosh, you got to get that stuff done.
Like a week, a month, a year? I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, it could help save you a costly repair later on.
Our real estate experts, Julie and Daniel Desrochers from the Desrochers Realty Group and eXp Realty, are joining us now with a list of some of those home maintenance items that you're going to want to get done in the winter. Great to see you guys.
Good to be here.
Good to see you.
Julie, why is this a good time in the winter to get these tasks completed?
We all have more time, a little bit more time in the winter. Things slow down, right?
Yeah.
So you're at home more, so you're focusing on more stuff in your house. And contractors are slower too, usually.
Good.
So if you have to hire out some work, sometimes they're slower in the winter, so you could get them in quicker, maybe get some deals on stuff. And if you're thinking about doing something in the home in the spring or the summer with your home, like getting it on the market or doing something like that, this is a good time to like start doing the stuff that nobody sees, that you're going to be focusing on like the other stuff when you get closer to listing your house.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense. All right, Daniel, so we've been talking and teasing about like all the freezer and all this other stuff. Like HVAC and water heater, why are those two important?
Well, let's use the water heater, for example. Most people have it in their basement. Most people's basements are finished. That water heater pops, your basement's flooded, right? And it's significant. It can be a real problem. You know, if you've got a good drain in your mechanical room, maybe it's going to go down the drain.
Yeah.
Maybe it seeps into the bedroom and you got mold growing in your walls.
Shoot.
But a water heater, everyone's got it. It's a little tap at the bottom. Hook up a garden hose to it, cut it short. Just drain your water heater once a year into your sewer drain and then let it refill. It just gets rid of the sediment and stuff from it. And then just look at it every now and then. It's amazing how many homes I go into where the whole bottom of the water heater has rust on it.
Yeah.
It's not going to be long. Like, change it.
Yeah.
Furnaces, it's amazing how much more efficient a furnace can run. Like if you just take the time to have your furnace serviced like once a year, it's only a couple $100. You're probably going to save that much money in the efficiency of your furnace running, and you have cleaner air in your house. I go to homes, you guys, I'm not kidding, I can't get the furnace filters out. There's people that don't know they should be even changing a furnace filter.
Shoot.
Oh
I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Okay.
There's so much to that stuff, and like the fridge coil, like it's real. Like on yours, it's easier. It's at the top, but just get out a little shop vac and just stick it in there and vacuum it out. It's so easy to maintain.
But you do
stuff.
have to be careful though with the coils though, right? Because like those vertical ones, you don't want to like damage like the little.
Oh, the fins there.
The fins, right?
Definitely. No different than an air conditioner.
I think that's on the air conditioner outside too, because the fridge coils are a little different.
There's
Okay.
different kinds for sure, but like on the air conditioner,
My beverage fridge downstairs, like when I have to clean that out, like I gotta be very careful because it just has like the little fins like that.
AC
the best way to do it is most shop vacs have that brush.
Yeah.
Put that brush attachment and just go over there. No different than like your bath fans in your bathroom.
Yeah.
Same type of thing. Super easy. It'll make your house run better and it'll save you money in the long run for sure.
Okay, now there's other things too. I mean, dryer vents, clean air exchanger, flushing the water heater you mentioned. I mean, this is kind of like a lot of stuff. Can you have somebody come over and like do a quick once over of everything?
There's some great companies out there. We actually have friends, Cura Home Service, I believe Steve did something with them not that long ago. And they've got all kinds of programs. Like they can literally just come and just do your furnace filter.
Yeah.
Or they can, like they did our ductwork in our house. You know, we live in what we affectionately call the squirrel house right now. There was a lot of stuff in the ductwork. They come out, they suck all the stuff out of the ductwork and really freshen it up and clean it. There's companies that'll fill your water softener salt. And like a company like that will do all of that. And they've got different programs, as different services.
Okay, I feel like that would be really convenient.
You need some muscles to do the salt stuff. I mean, those salt bags, sometimes I stare at those for a while. I'm like, I don't want to take those in the basement. That's a lot work.
Note to self,
don't
don't
have it.
order softener salt on Amazon. One of our assistants did that. All these boxes in the front
Very
steps,
expensive.
$25 a pop.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of weight, right? You pay for weight and shipping. Okay, Julie, what other things in your house should we be thinking about?
Sump pump.
Oh, yeah.
This is something that we're coming up into spring. It gets rainier in spring. You get all that groundwater melting. So the sump pump, you want to make sure that that's working. Some people forget that they even have the sump pump. So you want to make sure, one, it's working, it's clear. You want to take that cover off and get in there and see if it's clear. And then maybe thinking about doing a battery backup. If you don't have a battery backup on your sump pump and your sump pump does fill up with water when you hear it, when it's raining and stuff, investing in a battery backup is a really good idea.
I'm going to hit one that I just saw pop up there that, again, I go through thousands of homes a year. It is amazing to me how many times I see smoke detectors that are missing completely. They've taken it off. Like And I'm talking most of them. Like
it's because the battery beeps and then you lose your mind, Daniel.
I found out something really interesting the other day. we needed some, and we're living in that house that's going to eventually probably be remodeled or torn down.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to go replace all the smoke detectors. I stopped at Ace Hardware. They make smoke detectors now that have a 10-year life.
Oh,
And they're disposable, but it's smoke and carbon. Just screw them up where you want them. 10 years, you throw it away and put a new one. Like, that's really smart.
Yeah,
and
that's
it
good.
could save your family.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's annoying, but they're there for a good
know, they're
reason.
very important.
They're really good. Okay, so we've talked a lot about water. The water heater. We got the other water issues. Ice dams. How do we take care of ice dams in this time of year?
Well, for starters, it's not a new house thing because the way homes are built is different. But older homes,
I know.
Yep, you'll probably have them.
No, I did. Yeah.
There's a lot of ways to prevent that. And what happens is that ice freezes and then it creeps back up under the shingles and then goes through your roof and creates the stains and so forth. The easiest way is to buy a snow rake and take the snow off your roof so that it's not happening.
Right.
Of course, you can put those little wires up in there to keep that from happening. And or if ever you're getting a new roof, they put up what's called ice and water shield. It's a rubber membrane, and it's like it goes like 4 or 5 feet up the roof because your ice dams are going to happen at the edge where there's not enough insulation in the attic.
Right.
But keeping your roof clean is the easiest one. Secondary would be putting up those little wires to keep it
I
heated.
see people have those wires, a lot of them in
And
my
they work.
neighborhood, and it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, Julie, before we go, getting trees removed, do you think do it in the winter?
I do. We don't think about it in the winter, but again, tree services are a lot slower. The arborists are a lot slower in the winter. The trees are dormant, so they're easier to take down. And if you were wanting to take down trees or get them trimmed back, so many people have trim like branches hitting their roof and stuff, and that's not good for your roof.
Right.
It's a good time to get those done.
That's a great idea because in the summertime it is really competitive with these companies and they can jack up the price. So it'll save you some money to do it now.
Interesting. Good job, you guys. That was very, very helpful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Everybody
Good
at
to see
home
you.
got a big list of things to do. So sorry.
Yeah,
Blame
sorry,
Daniel
it's your
and
to-do
Julie.
list.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
blame
what you
them,
gotta
not
do.
us.
If you are interested in selling or buying a home, the Desrochers Realty Group and eXp Realty can help. You're going to find their contact information. It's right on our website on TwinCitiesLive.com.
And the Desrochers Realty Group are proud sponsors of our Twin Cities Live in Your Town series. Again, this year, big thank you to you guys. So all next week, we're going to feature the community of Lakeville.
Julie's hometown.
Oh, there it
my
is.
gosh, they're going to roll out the red carpet when you get down 35.
And they're going to be there, you guys. So then on Friday, January 24th, we're going to broadcast live from Babe's Hometown Bar. You guys are all welcome to join us as well. You can find more information on the events page at TwinCitiesLive.com.
Oh, that's going to be exciting.